Yep. No problem. Kissing Angel. Yeah. 2, 3, 4.
Whenever I chance to meet my old friends on the street, they wonder how does a man get to be this way. I've always got a smiling face, anytime and any place. Every time they ask me why, just smile and say, you got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Well, people may try to guess the secret of happiness, but some of them never learn it's a simple thing. The secret I'm speaking of is a woman and a man in love, and the answer is in this song that I always sing. You got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. How's everybody doing? All right. We thought we'd get you started with a little bit of Charley Pride today. Everybody staying good and warm. You know, whiskey can warm you up a little bit.
One, two,
Give me a bottle of your very best, 'cause I got a problem I'm gonna drink off my chest. Gonna spend the night getting down, 'cause that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come around. That woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. She kicked me out of the house, and tonight I'm whiskey bound. Yeah, I'm gonna be the drunkest fool in town. 'Cause that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come around. Well, she packed my bag, opened up the door. And I got a feeling she didn't want me around no more. She caught me in a lie. Oh, I was messing around with that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. That woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. She kicked me out of the house, and tonight I'm whiskey bound. Hey, I'm gonna be
Hey. Hey. I didn't come in here.
I bet you would.
Is it there? Okay, just give me a little more. Having technical difficulties here. I mean, it's okay. That's it. How you doing?
Made in Japan?
I don't know that one.
Made in
That's,
Japan?
That one would be a tough one.
It's not hard.
Oh, okay.
We might need to lower it for me. I don't know. Where's that start at? What key's that in?
Right. Okay. We'll see if we can work that in for you.
Break of day.
If you don't get any, that's all it does, that right there.
I think I could get through it if it's a money influence.
Yeah. I'll work with that. All right.
You do it, Bill.
I can play it, I never sing. I don't know it's French. We can play it.
Okay. Let's wait. I'll come back.
I got it. I'm not sure. I think it's
just a little request.
all right.
Might be the amp again. Let's do Route 66. Let's try it in G. That's a little higher. We were doing it amp, right? Let's do Route 66, but let's do it in G. All right, I think we got our cables routed correctly now. Ethernet, 1/4 inch, XLR, QR code. How y'all doing, by the way? Where y'all from? At the count of 3, yell your city and state real loud. 1, 2, 3. Minnesota's so loud all the time. You gotta love it. I always, no matter how full the room is, you just hear Minnesota. God bless you guys. So this cold ain't nothing for you. Here's a song about traveling across the country. Well, if you ever plan to motor west, take my way, that's a highway that is the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it winds through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City. It sure looks pretty. Can see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this time to tell? take that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. Oh, yeah. St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City, it sure looks pretty. Can't see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, baby, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Boston, San Bernardino, won't you? And get hip to this timely tip. When you take that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. You might meet a few hicks on Route 66. And we'll be feeling real fine on Route 66. All right, thank you. All right, we want to say hello to the online audience. There's people on that camera. There's hundreds of people in that little camera. And we like to say hi to them. If y'all want to hear a song, there was a good request earlier by a gentleman. I think he stepped out. But we appreciate that. And if we know the song, if we feel we can get through it, we'll do it for you. We've done songs we kind of knew and weren't sure if we could get through it, and we got through it. Everybody had their fingers and toes, and we landed on our feet. So that's our tip joke. That's how everybody up here makes a living. So we want to thank you for your support of live music today. We couldn't do this without you. We love it when you all come to Nashville, and we get to stay off the road and come down here and entertain you. All these guys have been on the road with all the legends, the greatest, and we'll introduce them here shortly, and you'll be amazed at who's up here playing the show with me today. I'm amazed with these guys. So I want to do a little Ricky Van Shelton, a little Crazy Over You. Did you tell about the spell that I'm under? This fella's wondering if you'll ever get next to you. My heart will break right in two. Well, you never seem to notice me no matter what I do. Everybody in town knows I'm crazy over you. It's for sure, there's no cure for your kisses. Doctor says this is the last thing I'm gonna do. My heart will break right in two. Well, you never seem to notice me no matter what I do. Everybody in town knows I'm crazy over you. Well, everybody knows that I've been after you, girl. Come on, sweet baby, let's give it a whirl. Give it up, darling, I'll You finally got here. We've been waiting on you. All right, I know. Who's to blame? Points to the women. Fashionably late. Well, we're so glad you're here with us at AJ's Good Time Bar. If you're ready to have a good time, make some noise. All right, we'll work on that. Could you tell the spell that I'm under? This fella's wondering if he'll ever get next to you. Is there a chance of getting through? Well, you never seem to notice me no matter what I do. Everybody in town knows I'm crazy over you. You turn your pretty head that way, I'm acting like a fool. Everybody in town knows I'm crazy over you. Everybody in town knows I'm crazy over you. All right. King of the Road, A, Half Step Mods 2. All right. I hope you got your singing voices ready, because we're going to need your help on this one. Little Roger Miller, warm up your day. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. Over 2 hours of pushing broom. Hey, but 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means. We'll work on that too. 3rd boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn out suit and shoes, don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found, short but not too big around. I'm a man of means by no means. Everybody, yeah! I know every engine there on every train, all of their children, all of their names, every handout in every town, every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. All but 2 hours of pushing broom. Hey, a 12-4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means. Everybody, oh, you sound great. I know every engine there on every train, all of their children, all of their names, every handout in every town, every lock ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. Over 2 hours of pushing broom. I ain't for 12-4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means. Give yourself a big hand. You can tell everybody you sang downtown in Nashville. All right, we're going to put the window on. I think that rain's moving in. Thank you, folks. Stay warm out there. Just another hat Jackson wears for us. The sixth member of the band taking care of the sound, Mr. Jackson right there. You're not from Jackson, are you? Okay, well, from Houston. Why didn't they name me Houston? I have a kid named Austin and a kid named Dallas. It's true, yes. Thank you, folks. Appreciate you. The Rooster. What up, brother? Man, I loved it. You mentioned that Tom was a commercial cheese grater or something, and I was like, that's just great.
It's a commercial grade cheese slicer.
Yeah, cheese slicer. I fell off my chair. All right. Thank you, folks. All right. So online, you see there's a MySet. There's a QR code. You can either scan that. You got that here. There's a Venmo there. Or you can walk right up here if you're in the room. But those of you online, we have a bunch of regulars from all over the country and even some outside of the country. We've got folks from Australia watching on the Facebook, AJ's Facebook page. People from Denmark and New Zealand. And we get all, it must be morning tea over there because of the time difference. So you can honky-tonk 24 hours a day because it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? I think Alan's got a song to cover everything. So we're going to do a little Ronnie Milsap. Y'all like Ronnie Milsap? No Smoky Mountain Rain? I'm kind of feeling some classic stuff today. We'll get to some of the newer stuff in a bit, but I just got to go with what I'm feeling. I'm feeling some Ronnie Milsap right now.
On my way from LA back to Knoxville, I found out those bright lights ain't where I belong. From a phone booth in the rain, I called to tell her I've had a change of dreams, I'm coming home. But tears filled my eyes when I found out she was gone. Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. I'll keep on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, I keep on searching and go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. I waved a diesel down outside a cafe. Said he was gone as far as Gatlinburg. I climbed up in the cab all wet and cold and lonely. I wiped my eyes and told him about her. I
Got to find her. Can you make these big wheels burn? Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. Keep on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, I keep on searching. Can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. I can't blame her for letting go. A woman needs someone warm to hold. Hear the rain running down my face. I find her no matter what it takes. Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. Keep on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, I keep on searching. Can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. All right, here for Ronnie Millsap Classic Country today. Thank you very much. While we're doing the classic.
No, I don't. I have no idea how to. Yeah, right.
All right, a little Marty Robbins for you.
Now you get warm. Hey, can we take that window back out?
Temperamental musicians. They're all in menopause.
Man of pause. Yeah. Great. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Rosa's Cantina. Music would play and Felina would whirl. Blacker than night were the eyes of Felina, wicked and evil while casting a spell. My love was deep for this Mexican maiden. I was in love, but in vain I could tell. One night a wild young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas wind. Dashing and daring, a drink he was sharing with wicked Felina, the girl that I loved. So in anger I challenged his right for the love of his maiden. Down went his hand for the gun that he wore. Our challenge was answered in less than a heartbeat. Some young stranger lay dead on the floor. Out through the back door of Roses I ran, out where the horses were tied. I caught a good one, it looked like it could run up on its back, and away I did ride, just as fast as I could from the West Texas town of El Paso out to the Badlands of New Mexico. Back in El Paso, my life would be worthless. Everything's gone in life, nothing is left. It's It's been so long since I've seen the young maiden. My love is stronger than my fear of death. I saddled up and away I did go, riding alone in the dark. Maybe tomorrow a bullet may find me. Tonight nothing's worse than this pain in my heart. And at last, here I am on the hill overlooking El Paso. I can see Rose's Cantina below. My love is strong and it pushes me onward. Down off the hill to Felina I go. Off to my right I see 5 mounted cowboys. Off to my left, right, a dozen or more. Shouting and shooting, I can't let them catch me. I have to make it to Rose's back door. Something is dreadfully wrong, for I feel a deep burning pain in my side. Though I am trying to stay in the saddle, I'm getting weary and unable to ride. But my love for Felina is strong, and I rise where I've fallen. Though I am weary, I can't stop to rest. I see the white puff of smoke from the rifle. I feel the bullet go deep in my chest. From out of nowhere, Felina has found me, kissing my cheek as she kneels by my side. Cradled by 2 loving arms that I'd die for. One little kiss and Felina, goodbye.
All right. Hey, you taking off? No bar dancing today? All right, that was last night. There's footage of that somewhere. How about right along? All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Where are y'all from? You're the Minnesota folks, aren't you? Nice. Did the Vikings, they didn't get in, did they? Ah, well, you know, hey. There you go. That's right. There were several coaches fired. I think they all needed to go. Sometimes you just need a change. All right. Yeah, we can do that. Little George Strait right here, though. A little two-stepping for you. Anybody from Texas in the house today? No Texas, not yet. They'll be here, promise.
Yep, right around. Yep. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Right or wrong, I'll always love you. Though you're gone, I can't forget. Right or wrong, I'll keep on dreaming. Still I wake with that same old regret. All along, I knew I'd lose you. Though I pray that you'd be true. In your heart, please just remember, right or wrong, I'm still in love with you. still in love with you. All right, thank you.
Hey, he's got a nickname I just found out about. It's old Gray Squirrel over there.
Is that right?
That's what Johnny Russell used to call him.
Very nice.
Gray
I
Squirrel.
want to introduce you to the guys in the band. Y'all don't even know who you're listening to right now, but you need to know.
We were talking about you the other night. I said, what was his nickname?
The Gray Squirrel. We just found out that Bill has a nickname, the Gray Squirrel. On the bass guitar, you probably saw him for many years. How long did you play with Randy? 20? 13 years. He played with Randy Travis for 13 years through all the heyday. This is Mr. Bill Cook from Pensacola, Florida. And on the drums, I've known TJ since I got to town years ago, 96, 97. And weren't you teaching school at that time?
I was. Yeah, I used to could. Yeah.
That's right, a math teacher.
I
remember.
was, yeah.
He finally said, okay, I'm quitting. Those kids will be fine without
Yeah,
me.
this is more fun.
And he's touring with Josh Turner now for how long?
About 17 years.
Woo, 17 years with Josh Turner. That's
Yeah.
TJ Wilder from Rogersville, Tennessee. All right, this guy's from South Bend, Indiana. He played with Mr. John Michael Montgomery through all the heyday and all the number ones. This is Jeff Garris, everybody, from Indiana, South Bend. Where are you from? From Poplar Bluff, Missouri. This young man, he played 3 decades with the great George Jones, everybody. This is Tom Killen on the steel guitar, Missouri boy. I'm originally from Salt Lake City, Utah, and I've been here about 26 years. So my name is James Nix. It's a pleasure to be here with you for the next 3 hours, entertaining you. So thank you so much. What should we do, guys? The guitar's Cadillacs. Yeah. All right, you want to hear some Dwight Yoakam? All right. Well, there's 10 million songs. We know about 1 million of them. This happens to be one that I kind of know. But that leaves 9 million that we don't. But if you do have a request and we don't know it, we'll find a second choice for you. We'll make sure that you're happy because we want to make sure you're all having a good time here at the Good Time Bar. They tried AJ's kind of good time or bad time bar. It just didn't stick. So we stuck with Good Time Bar. Little Dwight Yoakam.
Well, you taught me how to hurt real bad, write myself to sleep. You showed me how this town can shatter dreams. Another lesson about to know you fool. You came to Babylon, found out that the pie don't taste too sweet. Now it's guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, only lonely streets that I call home. Yeah, my guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, it's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. Ain't no glamour in this teaser land, lost and wasteful lives. Painful scars are all that's left for me. Oh, but thank you, girl, for teaching me brand new ways to be cruel. If I can find my mind now, I'll just leave. And it's guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, the only lonely streets that I call home. Yeah, my guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, it's the only thing that keeps me hanging on.
said I called home. Yeah, my guitar's Cadillacs, hillbilly music. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. Thank you. All right.
I hate saying it on the microphone. Andy. Yeah. You can flag her down.
Try that one you want to do there, Jeff. I don't even know your name. Yeah. What key do that in? A. I'm sorry, E. E. I don't even know your name.
Married to a Waitress. All right, we're going to do a little more Alan Jackson for you. This one's got a ton of words. Yeah, we're almost due for some shots.
Yeah.
Or sip. I know.
You ready, Tom?
That's when the set list changes a little bit. By the way, that's Andy behind the bar, y'all. Everybody say, hi, Andy. She's going to take good care of you. She holds your sobriety or lack thereof in the palm of her hand. She holds all the control.
Yeah. On ice. Mine on ice. Jim Beam with lemon. No, I don't do shots. This show will be over.
Jim Beam on ice with a lemon for me. I got my water.
That same thing you made me there a while ago. Be good. Yeah. With just water this time instead. So yeah.
You know my regular.
All right. We're going to try this.
We gonna do a holler and swaller first? All right, we'll do a holler and swaller first. And then y'all can say, you ever heard of holler and swaller? Oh, you did? You just hit it next door. Well, after here, you're gonna go to church next Sunday and say, when's the holler and swaller? Or you call it communion, right? Could you imagine doing that in church? Holler and swaller. That's right. Sacramento Jim. We appreciate y'all. Loosens us up for the rest of the show. Standing up here for 4 hours can sometimes get hard on the back, fingers, and the throat, everything. So that just loosens us up. We appreciate y'all hanging out here with us. Hopefully it don't rain too much. It's supposed to mist a little bit. We had some snow last week. You all know what snow is up in Minnesota. That's right. And I'm from Salt Lake City originally, so I know what snow is as well. But out here, the snow is more icy snow. And we just stayed. They ended up closing the bar on last Thursday, so I was all ready to play, and there was no gig. So I just played at the house and looked at the snow outside. All right, we're going to get our drinks up here, and then we're going to holler and swaller. Is that my Jim on ice with lemon? Yes, sir.
No. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Oh, she made me a.
That's Jeff's.
That's what. Okay. Dang it! I knew I should have drank that.
That's Ray, Mr. Ray Price. That is really his name. He's the one who got you in the door, Mr. Ray Price. Yeah, you got heartaches by the numbers.
It's Orange Jameson.
One more crown for Tom, and then we're ready for a holler and swallow, and then we're going to do another Alan Jackson for you. Well, we got all kinds of good stuff. We like to mix it up. I'm a big honky-tonk 90s fan, but then I like to go earlier as well. There's a few bands that are still out these days coming out with new stuff that are keeping it country. I've always been a big Clay Walker fan. Midland is one of the new bands. It's awesome. We do a Midland song or two. And Chris Young is a big voice, one of the new young men doing some keeping it country for the most part. We got a couple Chris Youngs for you. And then, of course, the classics. All right, y'all. Everybody get your drinks up out there. It's 5 o'clock somewhere in the world, and we're going to holler and swallow. Holler like there's no tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. Holler and swallow.
All right. I done forgot what we're doing. Oh, Married to a Waitress. Oh, yeah. Hope I don't mess this up.
Very nice. Yeah, see, I don't shoot. That's why I'd make that face.
Thank you. This will help Tom immensely on this song.
Yeah, loosens up the fingers.
Whoa. 1, 2, 3.
I was sitting in a roadhouse on Highway 41. Your wife and Austin ketchup on a table that was done. I knew you didn't see me. I was in a corner booth. Of course, you weren't my waitress. Mine was missing her front teeth. I flagged you down for coffee, but I couldn't say a thing. But I'm in love with you, baby. I don't even know your name. I'm in love with you, baby. Don't even know your name. I've never been too good at all those sexual games. So maybe it's just better if we leave it this way. I'm in love with you, baby. I don't even know your name. Straight tequila, a little courage and a shot. I asked you for a date and then I asked to Tylenol. I got a little wasted, yeah, I went a little far. I finally got to hug you and you helped me to my car. The last thing I remember, I heard myself say, I'm in love with you, baby. I don't even know your name. In love with you, baby. I don't even know your name. I've never been too good at all those sexual games. So maybe it's just better if we leave it this way. I'm in love with you, baby. I don't even know your name. Oh, yeah. The next thing I remember, I was hearing wedding bells. Standing by a woman in a long white lacy veil. I raised the veil, she smiled at me without her left front tooth. I said, where the hell am I? And just who the hell are you? She said I was your waitress, and our last name's now the same. I'm in love with you, baby. I don't even know your name. Yeah, I'm married to a waitress. I don't even know your name. I've never been too good at all those sexual games. I never thought my love life would turn out quite this way. I'm in love with two waitress. I don't even know her name. Oh.
We got another request. This one's written down. Is that from you? Is that what you want to hear? The Minnesota folks. Y'all just running the show, huh? I got you. I see. I knew you was involved somehow. This is an instigator.
Hey. It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. Got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in a pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. Well, I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger, a grape snow cone. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the water on the Friday night, pyramid of cans and a pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for a minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Chattahoochee. It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rivers on the Georgia asphalt. Got a little crazy, but we never got far. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans and a pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love.
All right, thank you. All right. This is one of the new bands out, killing it, doing a great job, keeping it country, actually releasing shuffles on radio. You gotta love it. It's a band called Midland, and this was, I think, their first release called Drinking Problem. You're a disruptor. And you're not even drunk. That's what's scary. Oh, did she? Yeah, she did. That was that face I saw.
4, 2, 1, 2.
One more night, one more down, one more round. First one in, last one People say I got a drinking problem. There ain't no reason to stop. People say I gotta hit rock bottom just 'cause I'm living on the rock. It's a broken-hearted thinking problem. Pull another bottle off the wall. People say I got a drinking problem, but I got no problem drinking at all. They keep on talking, drawing conclusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Last call gets later and later. I come in here so I don't have to hate it. Same old folks, same old songs, same old blue neon, same old buzz, just because people say I got a drinking problem. There ain't no reason to stop. People say I gotta hit rock bottom just 'cause I'm living on the rock. It's a broken-hearted thinking problem. Pull another bottle off the wall. People say I got a drinking problem, but I got no problem drinking at all. They keep on talking, drawing conclusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Just sitting here in all my grand illusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Just a solution. It's a broken-hearted thinking problem. So put another bottle off the wall. People say I got a drinking problem, but I got no problem drinking at all. They keep on talking, drawing conclusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Just sitting here in all my grand illusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. Thanks, brother.
Oh, yeah, yes, I admit.
That's a good one. We did that once.
Did we? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
All right, y'all want to hear some Conway Twitty? Any Conway Twitty fans? All right. Hey.
What's the record key on this? Is that the record key or low? Oh, it is? B flat to... It's, oh, A to B. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so it starts from A. Okay, good. I was just curious.
Oh, it didn't? Oh, good, good, good. All right, we're all happy. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
1, 2, 3.
She tried to hide it by the faded denim clothes she wore, but I knew she'd never been inside a bar before. And I felt like a peasant who just admitted a queen, and she knew I saw right through her tight-fitting jeans. I asked her, what's a woman like you doing here? I see you're used to champagne, but I'll buy you beer. She said, you got me figured out, but I'm not what I seem. But for a dance, I'll tell you about these tight-fitting jeans. She said, I'm married money, I'm used to wearing pearls, but I've always dreamed of being just a good old boy's girl. So tonight I left those crystal candlelights to live a dream. And partner, there's a tiger in these tight-fitting jeans. Yeah. And Lord, the beer that we went through, I was satisfied I did my best, make her dream come true. As she played out her fantasy before my eyes, you see, a cowgirl came alive inside those tight-fitting jeans. In my mind, she's still a lady, that's all I'm gonna say. I knew that I'd been broken by the time we parted ways. And I know I held more woman than most eyes had ever seen. That night I held a lady wearing tight-fitting jeans. Well, now she's back in her world, and I'm still stuck in mine. But I know I'll always remember the time a cowboy once had a millionaire's dream. That Lord, I love that lady wearing tight-fitting jeans. Oh yeah, well, Conway.
Hey, what's this about him getting you up there next to him and being like, we're a perfect 10?
These two babies got our blue jeans on. All right. Well, we're on the blue jeans theme. Baby's got her blue jeans on.
Talks about jeans.
I love this show. Yeah.
Food fighting.
Got you. All right, a little Mel McDaniel for you. Hope you all enjoying it so far. Here in the next little bit, here in the next few minutes, I'm going to run this tip jug around the room one time. We run this around 2 or 3 times throughout the 4 hours. If we don't do that, then I don't get these great musicians paid, and we exist on your support of live music. So thank you so much for those of you who've been tipping. And then when I bring this around, I get a chance to talk to you, shake your hand, or bump a knuckle, whatever works for you these days, and talk to you a little bit while the guys play a couple songs. So here's a Mel McDaniel song before I do that.
One, two, three.
Down on the corner by the traffic light, everybody's looking as she goes by. They turn their heads and they watch her till she's gone. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. Up by the bus stop and across the street, open up their window to take a peek. Y'all, she goes walking, walking like a rolling stone. Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans on. can't help it if she's made that way. She's not to blame if they look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene. It just comes naturally. All the girl can't help it. And I'm on Main Street, all the traffic jam, but she don't look back. It ain't an end. She don't look back. She ain't doing nothing wrong. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. She can't help it if she's made that way. She's not to blame if she look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene. It just comes naturally. All the girl can't help it. They're gone round by the traffic light. Everybody's looking as she goes by. They turn their heads and they watch her till she's gone. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans on. All right, the guys are going to do a couple of songs. I'm going to run this around real quick. Thank you so much once again for your support of live music. We appreciate you.
for you right there. Can we do Wichita Lineman? Yeah, Joaquin. Yeah. I think so. If you're not comfortable, I'll do something. I got it. It's in F.
Yeah. 1, 2.
I'm a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I can see you in the wire, I can hear you in the wire. Wichita lineman is still on the line. And I need a small vacation, and it don't look like rain. And in the snow that stretch down south, they won't ever feel the strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. Is still on the line. Is still on the line.
Give it up for Bill Cook and the guys.
Yeah, good job, bud.
Hey, Andy, can we get the orange stuff? Jameson orange for a single for TJ.
And then I just hit it after I hold it out for like 4 more bars. I think it goes out. I just wanted to ask because I don't want to be walking on you. You don't want it. Normally it goes.
All right, no requests online just yet. Hopefully we've got some folks watching on there. Oh, it just popped up, literally. Oh, has it? Why ain't I getting it? That's weird. What does that request say right there? The request on there. Oh, that's the one we did already. Okay.
Check that off.
Yeah, but it's not on my thing.
No, it's not.
Huh. Strange.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'm feeling a little bit of Waylon Jennings. Can we do some Waylon for you? That'd be all right. Yeah, Rose and Paradise, doll. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
She was a flower for the taking. Her beauty cut just like a knife. He was a banker from Macon. He swore to love her all his life. Bought her a mansion on a mountain with a formal garden and a lot of land. But paradise became her prison. That Georgia banker was a jealous man. Every time he talked about her, you could see the fire in his eyes. He'd say, I would walk through hell on Sunday to keep my rose in paradise. He hired a man to tend the garden, keep an eye on her while he was gone. Some say they ran away together. Some say the gardener left alone. Now the banker's an old man, and that mansion's crumbling down. He sits all day and stares at the garden. No trace of her was ever found. Every time he talked about her, you could see the fire in his eyes. He'd say, I would walk through hell on Sunday to keep my rose in paradise. That's right. There's a rose out in the garden. Its beauty cuts just like a knife. They say it even grows in the wintertime and blooms in the dead of the night. Yeah. Get up for this great band, y'all. All right. We got Chicago in the house over here. My man over there, he says, I'm from Chicago, brother. Just don't say it real loud. Yes, right. There you go.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. Oh, let's do She Won't Be Lonely Long. How about that?
I don't really know this.
That's the guy with
good friend of ours wrote this song, and Clay Walker cut it. I'm not sure how high it climbed on the charts, but it sure did good. And I enjoy Clay Walker stuff. Might have been a number one, so. So I'm having my set issues. There's two songs up there that are not on mine. I've got a new phone, and I had to set up. And I haven't eliminated the other profile that we used to use on my list. But is there any way you can check it, see if they're on
I don't know. Well, I don't think it'll work with what we've already got. They'd have to change
I'll
it.
call them. I got them on speed dial. On my set, I mean. Yeah, I'm going to check it here in just a second. All right, let's do it. Play Walker. G.
Something about the way she's wearing her dress a little tight. Something about the way she's staring. She's looking to start a fire. Something about the way she's dancing, drinking till Patron. Yeah, she's lonely now. She won't be lonely long. Heaven help the fool who did her wrong. It's too bad, too late. She's too far gone. He should have thought of that before he left her all alone. Yeah, she's lonely now. She won't be lonely long. Something about the way she's blushing. You can tell she isn't sure. Not too young love to something she's never done before. Tonight she wants to hold a stranger, but not the one at home. Yeah, she's lonely now. She won't be lonely long. Heaven help the fool who did her wrong. It's too bad, too bad. She's too far gone. He should have thought of that before he left her all alone. Yeah, she's lonely now. She won't be lonely long. If I had a woman like that, man, I'd let her know. I'd hold her tight. I'd hold her close, do anything, do everything to let her know she'd never, ever be alone. Heaven help the fool who did her wrong. It's too late, too bad. She's too far gone. He should have thought of that before he left her all alone. Yeah, she's lonely now. Lord, if she's lonely now, if she's lonely now, she won't be lonely long.
All right, little Clay Walker there for you.
No, I appreciate it.
Email my set, so just to make sure you get that. Might be kind of slow today.
I like that song.
Yeah.
The very first Randy Travis tribute we did, Galen was on it. Really? Yeah.
All right, we're going to do another song. This one is actually a Earl Thomas Conley song, and it was covered by Clay Walker again as well. One of my favorite songs by ETC. Earl Thomas John Conley. Clay Walker did a version. Oh, really?
Really? I didn't know that.
That's kind of the phrasing I do. But it's very similar.
I only know Conley.
That's fine. No, I'll just do that. We'll do a hybrid.
Yeah.
All right. In just a minute here, I'm going to, for some reason, the My Set thing is not showing up on mine here, although it's showing up there. So I'll take a short break, give My Set a call, make sure they dial me in there, because I see some requests there. We got to make sure that's right. And then you had a request too, right? And what was that one again? That's right. So maybe they can do that while I'm making a call, because I know they can get through that. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for reminding me. All right, here we go.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, buddy. 1, 2.
Hold on,
1, 2. Oh, hold on.
Okay, thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. That's the man in charge right there. Thank you, brother. Maybe that'll save me getting off stage. Sorry about that, brother.
No, you're good. You're good.
Make sure we get that.
No, you got to get it. Yeah, we got to get that.
Here we go.
1, 2.
It's the third hardest thing I'll ever do. Leaving here without you. And the second hardest thing I'll ever do is telling her about you. She's been good to me when things were going rough. How can I tell her now that good ain't good enough? The hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her and loving you. You should give me one good reason I'd be gone. She ain't done one thing wrong. So don't expect me to just up and walk away. I still love her, but I love you more. She's been good to me when things were going right. She made my days long before you made my nights. The hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her and loving you. The hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her and loving you. Oh, the hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her and loving you.
classic country for you. Thank you so much for hanging with us today. All right. The guys are going to do a couple of songs while I work out the technical thing here.
Yeah, we had a request for this Lukenbach, Texas.
Okay, we'll do it faster.
The only two things in life that make it worth living are guitars and two good and firm feeling women. 'Cause I don't need my name in the marquee lights. I've got my song and I've got you with us tonight. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, with Waylon and Willie and the boys. The successful life we're living's got us feeling like the Hatfields and the McCoys. Between those Hank Williams Spain songs and Blueberry Train songs and Blue Eyes Cry in the Rain. Out in Lukenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Sell those diamond rings and buy some boots and faded jeans and we'll go away. This cold time's choking me and your high society cry all day. We've been so busy keeping up with the Jones. Four-car garage and they're still building on. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, with Waylon and Willie and the boys. The successful life we're living's got us feeling like the Hatfields and the McCoys. Between those Hank Williams Spain songs and Blueberry Train songs and Blue Eyes Cry in the Rain. Out in Lukenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. All right, here's a boy. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, with Willie and Waylon and the boys. Yeah, the successful life we're living's got us feeling like the Hatfields and McCoy. Between those Hank Williams Spain songs and Jeremy Duff's Train songs and Blue Eyes Cry in the Rain. Out of Lukenbach, Texas, Lord, there ain't nobody feeling no pain. Yes, I'm Lukenbach, Texas, there ain't nobody feeling no pain.
Get up for me on the guys. Special request.
I used to try to do that years ago when my brother would play. He would fall on the floor, literally fall on the floor.
Well, Bill is short for William and Willie.
We got it linked up, so we're good. It was just a fresh thing. It was just like a dumb button.
I hate those dumb buttons.
I know, it's just like, yeah, I just had to go back and then forward again.
Yeah. One step forward, two steps back.
That's right. I love that song. Desert Rose Band. Oh my God. All right. Somebody wanted to hear Mercury Blues on there. So we're finally linked in. We got the difficulties all taken care of. So we're going to do a little more Alan Jackson for you.
Don't expect too much.
Well, if I had money, tell you what I'd do. Go downtown, buy a Mercury too. Crazy about a Mercury. Oh, I'm crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, the girl I love stole her from a friend. He got lucky, stole her back again. She heard he had a Mercury, and she's crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Oh, here goes on. Well, hey now, mama, you look so fine. Riding around in your Mercury 49. Crazy about a Mercury. Oh, I'm crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. All that's cruising, boys. When my baby went out, she didn't stay long. Bought herself a Mercury, come cruising home. She's crazy about a Mercury. She's crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. All cruising, yeah. Come on. Well, if I had money, tell you what I'd do. Go downtown, buy a Mercury or two. Crazy about a Mercury. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Oh, let's bring it home, y'all. All right, thank you so much.
Do Good Time, Good Time. The Alan Jackson Good Time. E, I think. E-B-A-E or E-B-A. Yeah, or, yeah, that's right. E-B-B-D-A-E, yeah. So it is E? Okay, that's right. I'm not going to do that last verse, by the way. I heard in a lot of his live versions, he doesn't do that last verse.
There's like 12 verses.
There's a lot. And he leaves that last one off when they go
Yeah.
live, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he owed a buddy a favor on that.
Right. Oh, oh, go ahead. Go ahead. No, you good. Go ahead.
All right. Once again, well, thank you so much for being here with us today. We appreciate you hanging out with us on a chilly, chilly afternoon. And if it's your first time to Nashville, like y'all right here, hope y'all loving this town. There's all kinds of things going on. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it. Be careful. Stay warm. Tell everybody on the street, go to AJ's. They got a good band over there.
Punching the clock from dusk to dawn. And the days of Friday night, that's when all the conditions are right for a good time. Oh, I'm looking for a good time. Yeah, I've been working all week, I'm tired, I don't want to sleep, don't want to have fun, it's time for a good time. Passed the check, cleaned my truck, put on my hand, forgot about work, sun going down, headed across town, making my baby and turn it around, a good time. We're having a good time. I've been working all week, I'm tired, I don't want to sleep, I want to have fun, it's time for a good time. Hey! Digging the ground, beer on ice, just like a Hank taught us about. Singing along, Bolshevik songs, rowdy friends all night long. Good time. Lord, we're having a good time. Yeah, I've been working all week, I'm tired, I don't want to sleep, I want to have fun, it's time for a good time. Here she goes, she get going, got the lasso. Skirting our boots, swinging doors, B&D, kicks and done, honky-tonk heaven, double shotgun, good time. Lord, we're having a good time. 'Cause I've been working all week, I'm tired, I don't want to sleep, I want to have fun, it's time for a good time. Thank you. Shot of tequila, beer on tap, sweet southern woman sat on my lap. G with an O with a D, T with an I, and M with an E, good time. A good time. Oh, I've been working all week, I'm tired, I don't want to sleep, I want to have fun, it's time for a good time. One more time, boy. Tequila, beer on tap, a good-looking woman to sit on my lap. A G with an O, an O with a D, a T with an I, an M with an E. This feels good time. Oh, it's a good time. Yeah. Well, I've been working all week, I'm tired, I don't want to sleep, I want to have fun, it's time for a good time. Sleep, I want to have fun, time for a good time. Yeah, I've been working all week, I'm tired, I don't want to sleep, I want to have fun, time for a good time. Thank you.
Right, right, right.
Straight? Oh, I thought it was good. I thought it was like syncopated. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I'll go back and listen to it. I thought it was syncopated. I thought it was pushed. Yeah. I could be wrong.
They may do that live, but who knows?
Let's do a statue. All right, we're going to slow it down for you a little bit. This is a classic country song written by Jack Green, Grand Ole Opry member, and recut by Ricky Van Shelton, one of my favorite singers of all time. So it's a song called Statue of a Fool.
Yeah. 3, 4, 1, 2.
Somewhere there should be for all the world to see a statue of a fool made of stone. The image of a man who let love slip through his hands and then just let him stand there all alone. And then on his face a gold tear should be placed to honor the million tears he's cried, and the hurt in his eyes would show, so everyone would know that conceit is a broken heart inside. So build me a statue and oh, build it high so that all can see. He's cried of the world's greatest fool, and name it after me. After me.
All right, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, brother. I've done that song forever. I love it. Thank you, brother. All right, no new requests. Yes, we're synced in now. Thank goodness. So we're locked in. So can we do Even the Man in the Moon is Crying, Mark Paul, Keith F. 1414 on the top. Steel. You heard that? Oh, well, yeah. No, it's awesome. Let's do key of F for you. All right, I'm going to do a little Mark Colley for you. Years ago, I had a chance to play a couple of shows with Mark Colley, and he was one of the nicest guys I ever met. Took me in his bus, and we just talked country music for Seemed like hours.
Yeah, right. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Walked you to the plane in Phoenix. I said, say hello to your mama. She couldn't even look me in the eye. I drove out to the desert just like nothing happened. Somewhere in the darkness, I heard her say goodbye. Now I hear voices in the wind saying she ain't coming back again. I look for guidance in the sky, but the stars have all gone out tonight. I feel like the love of my life is dying. Even the man in the moon is crying. Burning up this blacktop, heading down to Austin. I wonder if she misses me tonight. I wish that I could tell her how much I love her, and I wish this damned old Thunderbird could fly. Now I hear voices in the wind saying she ain't coming back again. I look for guidance in the sky, but the stars have all gone out tonight. I feel like the love of my life is dying. Even the man in the moon is crying. Now I hear voices in the wind saying she ain't coming back again. I look for guidance in the sky, but the stars have all gone out tonight. I feel like the love of my life is dying. Even the man in the moon is crying. 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 Thank you. It is. Let's do this other Marty Robbins, and then y'all can take a quick break, and I'll do a couple acoustic songs. A few weeks ago, we had a request to do a great Marty Robbins song. I'm a big Marty Robbins fan, and he's such a unique writer. He's really a poet. A lot of his songs don't ever repeat one word, like El Paso. It's just a progressive story, and this is another one. This one he wrote and released in 1970, and they released it 4 days before he had multiple open heart surgery. 1970. He won a Grammy on this song in 1970. It was a song about his wife named Marizona. A song called My Woman, My Woman, My Wife.
Give me a tempo on this. How fast is this? Go. 1, 2, 3.
Hands that are strong but wrinkled, doing work that never gets done. Hair that's lost some of the beauty by too many hours in the sun. Eyes that show some disappointment, and there's been quite a lot in her life. She's a foundation I lean on, my woman, my wife. Every day has been uphill. Oh, we climb, but we can't reach the top. I'm weak and I'm easily discouraged. She just smiles when I wanna stop. Lips that are weary and tender, with love that strengthens my life. A saint in a dress made a gingham, my woman, my wife. 2 little babies were born in the spring, but died when the winter was new. I lost control of my mind and my soul, but my woman's faith carried us through. When she reaches that river, or do you know what she's worth? Give her that mansion up yonder, 'cause she's been through hell here on earth. Lord, give her my share of heaven, if I've earned any here in this life. 'Cause God, I believe she deserves it. My woman, my wife.
All right, thank you. Little Marty Robbins there for you. The guys are going to take a quick break and say hello to them when they come out there. I'm going to do a couple acoustic songs, and then we'll get down to the last hour of the show. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Thanks for coming in, y'all. We was looking for you. We're like, where are they, man? They should be here by now. Where are y'all from, by the way? Iowa. All right. I see the hat. I was like, maybe he's from out west. That's as far west as we go on. We appreciate you folks so much, and we also very much appreciate your support of live music. All these great superstar players have played with some of the greats. Bill there's played with Randy Travis for many years. Tom played with George Jones for many years. John Michael Montgomery for Jeff. And TJ on the drums tours with the Josh Turner band on the weekends, and I get him on Thursdays. So every once in a while, he has to go early, but we like it when we get him because he's got a big, deep voice. And Bill and TJ bring in all the nice harmonies behind me, and that's very nice to play with that. Oh yeah, Tim's played with everybody, or Tom's played with everybody. And Jimmy's great. Jimmy's as good as they come. Yeah. Oh, it sounds like I need a tune.
Cowboys don't cry, and heroes don't die. Good always wins, again and again. And love is a sweet dream that always comes true. Or if life were like the movie, I'd never be blue. But here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. 'Cause when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And darling, it's sad but true. But the one thing I learned from you, how the boys don't always get the girl here in the real world. I gave you my love, that wasn't enough to hold your heart when times got rough. And tonight on that silver screen, it'll end like it should. Two lovers will make it through, like I hoped we would. But here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. 'Cause when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. Darling, it's sad but true. But the one thing I learned from you is how the boys don't always get the girl here in the real world. No, the boys don't always get the girl here in the real world. Little Alan Jackson for you. That may have been his first release. Thank you all so much. By the way, my name is James Nix. I'm originally from Intermountain West, Salt Lake City, Utah, northern Utah, where the mountains and the snow is, and came to Nashville on November '96. I came to this town. It looked quite different back then. It has blown up. This is a great town, and it's been steady. And it's not just music. It's all kinds of great things for this economy. So hopefully y'all be coming back a lot now. This is y'all's first time in. But it's kind of centrally located for many people to visit.
out in the area. And back in 1988, I believe it was, I was on a show called Star Search with Ed McMahon out in Hollywood, California, and that was a lot of fun. And that kind of kicked the career off. And I started playing clubs, went up into Calgary, did the Calgary Stampede, did the World's Fair in Vancouver in '88, and just started hitting all that Intermountain West all the way up into Canada, Vegas, and then decided it was time to come out here and do it in Nashville. So I made an album here with some great guys that are part of the Dolly Parton establishment, Mr. Dave Fowler and Kent Wells and those guys. We did a great album. It is on YouTube, by the way. If you go on YouTube, put in James Nicks, N-I-C-K-S, and there's a bunch of original stuff on there, as well as some live concert footage from the past and many years of playing. But one of the songs I came to town with under my belt was a song called Amy, and I went Atlantic. We had some big interest. Before Atlantic went under, as record labels do, I was talking with the big dogs over there, and they really enjoyed a song that I did, and we were very excited about it, and then they went under and no longer existed, and this song got put on the shelf. Well, we're going to re-record this one very soon, and all my friends in Utah know this one well because we got a lot of airplay out there in Utah, Wyoming, Nevada, that area on this song years ago. It's a song called Amy.
Writing this letter for 2,200 miles now, I still don't know what to say. I know that it's over, that's the way that it has to be, but the memories keep holding on and they just won't go away. Amy, everywhere I go, everything I do reminds me of the time I spent with you. When you're with me, baby, when you kiss me, the world could pass me by as long as you were standing by my side. Staring out the window as I pull into the station, how much farther to go? I'm heading for a new life, one to live without you. But the winds of change keep whispering your name. Amy, everywhere I go, everything I do reminds me of the time I spent with you. When you're with me, baby, when you kissed me, the world could pass me by as long as you were standing by my side. Everywhere I go, everything I do, when I look around, all I see is you. Amy, everywhere I go, everything I do reminds me of the time I spent with you. When you're with me, baby, when you kiss me, the world could pass me by as long as you are standing by my side. As long as you were standing by my side.
Thank you so much for letting me do my songs for you. All right, let's get the band back up. Thank you, man. Good to meet you, bud. You doing all right today? How long you been in town?
turn. Very cool. Yeah, awesome. You're doing a county fair on July 13th. Nice. Very cool. Yeah.
Thank you, folks. Appreciate you.
I forgot about that Amy song, James. That's been forever, dude. I played that with you back in the day.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna start throwing a few of those in. Remember Dave Watson? Dude, you should pitch that to Tim Russell. All right. What do we feel like?
Rock My World, Little Country Girl.
I don't even know if that's even right.
Pretty close.
This ain't my first rodeo.
Oh, man.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to do a Vern Gosdin song for you. One of those great, great big country voices. Lost him in the last few years. I used to play down at the stage years ago, and Vern in his last few years used to pop in and come out and commandeer my stage. I was like, go ahead, man, keep playing. It was a lot of fun.
Tell a few dirty jokes.
He would, too. Yeah.
You must feel bad, but you look like you feel. Something like that. One day we were playing a family show and he told me this joke. Like, oh, Lord.
Oh, man. Yeah.
They never think they would get back together. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
He said on the mic, he goes, I didn't ever think they'd get back together. And finally someone said, why? He goes, the cheeks of my ass after I shoot. Oh, he said that.
All right, we're just swapping Vern Gosdin stories that are not meant to be repeated. That's the thing about having a guy like Tom, and you got some stories for years and years from all the greats.
Hey, what's the top of this? Is there a pickup notice?
Taking off.
And we're all in? So there's lick on the top. Okay. 3 count. 3 count. Okay. Yep. Yep. 1, 2, 3.
You say your mama calling, you must go. She's down in the bed and needs you so. You don't know if you'll be coming home tonight or not. But honey, ain't your mama sick alive? Lately your head hurts every night. Could it be you wear your clothes too tight? If you don't seem to hear or see a thing I say you do, then I know there's nothing I can do for you. This ain't my first rodeo. This ain't the first time this old cowboy's been thrown. This ain't the first I've seen this dog and pony show. Honey, this ain't my first rodeo. You're telling me you lost your wedding band. Somehow you say you slipped right off your hand. When I asked about those boxes stacked there by the door, you say it's just some old things you don't wear no more. I didn't make it all the way through school, but my mama didn't raise any fool. I may not be the Einstein of our time, but honey, I'm not done. first time this old cowboy's been through. This ain't the first I've seen this dog in pony show. Honey, this ain't my first rodeo. This ain't my first rodeo. This ain't the first time this old cowboy's been through. This ain't the first I've seen this dog in pony show. This ain't my first rodeo. I want to send this one out to anybody who drives for a living. If you drive a bus, a truck, a boat, fly a plane, yeah. I want that. We got a pilot up here. You fly a plane, right? Used to fly rubber dog shit out of Cambodia. No, I'm just kidding.
You seen that one, that Tom Cruise movie? Yeah. What's that? Top Gun. So no. The one where he's the flying drugs for the cartel.
I know what you're talking
That's a great movie.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Is it Traffic?
It's based on a true story.
Traffic?
No.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. What's up, Jeff?
How you doing, man?
Congratulations on you been playing with congratulations on that gig you've been doing, man.
Is he playing with us?
What you gonna do? What's that?
Oh, Pure Prairie League. Yeah, I think I saw that the other day. He's probably singing all them low parts out there.
Are you singing with
Hey.
them? Are you singing with them? Oh, yeah.
You singing all them low parts out there? Yeah.
You want to sing, man? You want to get up and do a couple?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Oh, you're on break? Okay. Oh, okay, I got you. I totally get it. No problem.
Hey, what's bartender? 6 days? What's bartender?
Oh, Andy. Hey, Audrey. TJ.
Can I get a single shot of Jack?
Single Jack, please.
Thank you.
I'll do my Jim Beam on ice with lemon too, please. Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Yep. 6 days. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, rolling down that eastern seaboard. I got my diesel wound up and she's running like I never before. There's a speech on ahead, that's alright. I don't see a cop inside. 6 days on the road, now I'm gonna make it home tonight. I got 10 forward gears and a Georgia on the drive. I'm passing little white lines and my eyes are open wide. Just past Jimmy in a white. I've been passing everything inside. 6 days on the road, now I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. I could have a lot of women, but I'm not like some other guys. I could find one to hold me tight, but I could never make believe it's right. 6 days on the road, now I'm gonna make it home tonight. she sees a ticking on down the line. I'm a little overweight and my logbooks are way behind. But nothing bothers me tonight. I can dodge all the scales all right. 6 days on the road, now I'm gonna make it home tonight. My rig's a little low, but that don't make you slow. There's a flame from the stack and the smoke's rolling like it's cold. My hometown's coming in sight. If you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road, now I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road, now I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road, now I'm gonna make it home tonight. All right, thank you.
Hey, Tom. Which one of them sons of bitches that saw your brain? Yeah, we played that before.
All right. Thanks for coming in, folks. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Are we all in on top of this?
Jazzy little brush thing. Gotta put a swing on.
All right, I'm going to do a Gary Allan song off his first album, and I love this song. About two people meeting in Santa Fe. I hear the karaoke going on second floor or third floor.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Buenos noches, señorita. I'm mighty pleased to meet you. Maybe you and I could sit a spell and talk. I'm new to Santa Fe. I just got into town today. Thought I'd spend some time in Days Adobe Walls. It's dark in this cantina. It's a wonder that I seen you sitting without any company at home. I was wondering if we might dance away this lonely night like two shadows on these old adobe walls. I hear Shalito Lindo softly playing as I take you in my arms and hold you close. Though I don't understand a word you're saying, your brown eyes tell me all I need to know. These walls have stood for ages, and though time still turns its pages, hearts are still the same when night begins to fall.
Sure as there are stars above, we're not the first to fall in love. That's the magic of these old adobe walls. Softly playing as I take you in my arms and hold you close. Though I don't understand a word you're saying, your brown eyes tell me all I need to know. These walls have stood for ages, and though time still turns its pages, hearts are still the same when night begins to fall. As sure as there are stars above, we're not the first to fall in love. That's the magic of these old adobe walls. As sure as there are stars above, we're not the first to fall in love. That's the magic of these old adobe walls. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Folks, we got Audrey behind the bar there. Make sure you take good care of her. She's taking good care of you. We need to do another holler and swaller out there. So everybody get your drinks in your hand and get them up in the air. And I want to hear a big old holler, and then we're going to swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler and swaller.
Gotcha. That lick. Yeah. Rip. 1, 2. Oh, y'all good? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. We're doing all no, right?
That's what I want to get now. One real slow.
Whoa.
It's still working.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. I thought you.
It's in there, son.
Sorry, Bill.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Whoa. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, time to party honky tonk down here at AJ's, y'all. I think I'm gonna leave. I just had that one drink, and we've all gotta be up early, boys. We ought to shut it down. Just take it to the house before anybody starts getting crazy. I saw you walking across the floor before I got to the door. No, no, somebody just bought a shot of that Patron. Hang on, I just might have to stay. Oh no, look at the time y'all would happen to coach on, long gone. I should be halfway home, but oh no. Girl, I saw you come in with all of your girlfriends, just cutting up and shooting Bacardi. Yeah, I got my boys with me, we're just blowing off steam, not looking to pick up anybody. I was gonna walk on by, you turned around and we locked eyes. Oh no, do you hear that song? But when they just came on, come on, DJ, what you trying to do? Oh no, it would be so wrong if we didn't dance once. Show all those jeans you painted on. Oh no, oh no. No, I didn't mean to be here this long. I tried to leave, so it ain't my fault. No, I didn't mean to be holding you. Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Oh no, somebody just bought a shot of that Patron. Hang on, we've been here all night long. Oh no, it would be so wrong if we didn't dance one more song. Show off those jeans you painted on. Oh no, hell no, those jeans you painted on. Oh no.
Thank y'all.
Let's do Getting You Home, G, together. Black dress song. What do you think about that song, Bob? You want to know the truth? No. I'm with you.
I'm trying to beat the bushes for tips, y'all.
Nobody requested that, though.
No, no, but we gotta get tight now.
That is the song people want to hear.
Getting you home. Getting you home.
I've never heard that song requested one time. 12 years now.
Getting you home, G. Yeah. 3, 4, 1, 2.
Tuxedo waiter, black tie, white tablecloths and red wine. We've been planning this night, looking forward to it for some time. Honey, I know you love getting dressed up, and you know I love showing you off, watching your baby blue eyes dancing in the candlelight glow. All I can think about is getting you home. Walking through the front door, seeing your black dress hit the floor. She tell me, go pay the waiter and let's leave. Honey, I know by that look in your eye and your hands on hearts on mine that our night out of the house ain't gonna last too long. All I can think about is getting you home. Walking through the front door, seeing your black dress hit the floor. Honey, there sure ain't nothing like you loving me all night long. And all I can think about is getting you home. Walking through the front door, seeing your black dress hit the floor. Honey, there sure ain't nothing like you loving me all night long. And all I can think about, all I can think about, all I can think about is getting you home.
All right, that's a date night song for you. Thank you. All right, we want to thank you all for joining us today. And after we're finished here about 6 o'clock, another band comes up, takes you all the way to 10, and another band all the way to close. So we appreciate y'all hanging out here with us. We've been having a lot of fun, even though it's a little chilly outside. We didn't get no snow. That's supposed to work its way in on the weekend, but not as bad as last week. So that's your weather forecast for Nashville. If anybody plans to be here next week or this weekend, who's not from Nashville? Raise your hand if you're visiting today. Yeah. Now at the count of 3, real loud and proud, yell your city and state. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I heard Wisconsin. All right. Well, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Here in the next little bit, we're going to run this tip jug around the room. That's how I pay all these great musicians. All these guys have played on the road with all the greats, from Randy Travis to George Jones, John Michael Montgomery, and Josh Turner. And we're just delighted to be able to play for you here and stay home, go home at night instead of to a hotel room or a bus. So we want to welcome you all here to Nashville and hope you have a great time while you're here in town. It's a little bit of Johnny Paycheck for you.
Well, I said, friend, don't take her, she's all I've got. Please don't take her love away from me. I'm begging you, friend, don't take her, she's all I've got. She's everything in life I'll ever need. She's life when I wanna live. She's everything to me in life that life can give. She's my water when I wanna drink. She's the first thought in my mind each time I try to think. Let me tell you now, friend, don't take her, she's all I've got. Please don't take her love away from me. I'm begging you, friend, don't take her, she's all I've got. She's everything in life I'll ever need. She could kiss the ground in the winter time, make a flower grow. Let me tell you now, friend, don't take her, she's all I've got. Please don't take her love away from me. I'm begging you, friend, don't take her, she's all I've got. She's everything in life I'll ever need. Let me tell you now, friend, don't take her, she's all I've got. Well, I said, friend, don't take her, she's all I've got. I'm begging you, friend, don't take her, she's all I've got. Oh yeah, I was here for Johnny Patriot. All right. Hi, folks. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Miss Audrey. Can I get one more?
He's still got something left on his tab. He needs to whittle that down.
Yeah. Personal best. All right. Holding him. Yeah. Yep. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I'm face to face with an angel. How'd you get those eyes so blue? Your vision is white, and I've been waiting all night just to have one dance with you. Now all my dreams are coming true. I'm holding heaven in my arms tonight. Everything about you is so perfectly right. I've never been there, but I think I might be holding heaven in my arms tonight. I'm not sure where you came from, but I thank my lucky stars above that I got the chance to have a dance, but one dance just ain't enough. I think I'm falling in love. I'm holding heaven in my arms tonight. Everything about you is so perfectly right. I've never been there, but I think I might be holding
song or two every week. Yeah, then they change it up. There's another version. Yeah. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 1.
Well, boys, I hate to leave good company, but my baby just called me on the phone, and from the sound of her voice, I simply have no choice. I left something turned on at home. Well, I just put a quarter in a jukebox. It ain't halfway through my favorite song, but if I don't leave right now, my whole place might burn down. Yeah, I left something turned on. It ain't the stove, it ain't the heater. She's hotter than a whole lot sweeter. All day long, she's been there alone. Right now, her arms are open. The house is probably smoking. Yeah, I left something turned on. Hey, waitress, could you cancel that order? But if it's too late, I'll take it to go. Boys, I gotta run for somebody calls 911. 'Cause I left something turned on at home. It ain't the stove, it ain't the heater. She's hotter than a whole lot sweeter. All day long, she's been there alone. Right now, her arms are open. The house is probably smoking. I left something turned on at home. Right now, her arms are open. The house is probably smoking. I left something turned on at home. Yeah, I left something turned on at home. Oh. Thank you so much. I'd request, last time I did the tip jug, to do a little Brooks and Dunn, and I almost forgot about it. So I'm going to do some Brooks and Dunn for you, and then we've got about another 20 minutes or less before we turn it over to the next band. So I'm going to run this tip jug after this song. We appreciate your support of live music. We couldn't do what we're doing without your support. So thank you in advance. Everybody on stage has bills to pay, and we want to say thank you if you're having a good time. And when I come around, I love to meet the people and love to meet you folks. My name is James Nix, by the way. And when you go back home, you can get on the AJ's page and watch different bands perform and that you met while you were here in town. So I'd love to get a chance to meet you folks and build up my friend list on my Facebook page. So a little bit of Brooks and Dunn, a little Neon Moon, if y'all know the cha-cha.
Yeah, boy, cha-cha. Neon Moon. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
When the sun goes down on my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns blue. There's a rundown bar across the railroad tracks, got a table for two way in the back. sit alone and think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. I think of two young lovers running wild and free. I close my eyes and sometimes see you in the shadow of this smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I've sat here and cried, or how many lies that I've lied, telling my poor heart she'll come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from the neon moon. Oh, if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Jukebox plays on, drink by drink, and the words of every sad song seem to say what I think, and it's hurt inside of me. Ain't never gonna end. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. Oh, if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. To watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Oh, watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon.
All right, thank you so much. All right, I said we got another request on the My Set, so I'm going to do that right after I run this tip jar. We've got a few more for you, so stick around, and I'm going to run this thing around so we can get the bills paid. Thank you so much again for your support of live music.
How about a little set 'em up joke? No. Do your Vern Gosdin tune here. Good. Get on down there. Let's do it in C sharp minor. Hey, I didn't come in here. Yeah, dog. You good, Tom? Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. They got a vintage Victrola 1951, full of my favorite records that I grew up on. They got old Hank and Lefty and there's B-24, set 'em up, Joe, and play a walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walking the floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. I play an ET, I'm gonna play him some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. I set 'em up, Joe, and play a walking the floor. I set 'em up, Joe, and play a walking the floor. All my neon neighbors, they like what I play, 'cause they've heard it every night since you walked away. Every day they replace on B24, 'cause every night I run a needle through walking the floor. Yeah, every night I run a needle through walking the floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. I'm playing ET, I'm gonna play him some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. I set 'em up, Joe, and play a walking the floor. I set 'em up, Joe, and play a walking the floor. I said, set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. I set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. Thank you. Squeeze that rock a little.
I had to refresh my MySet again to get that request.
That's so weird.
Yeah. I see it up there, so I keep going back. I don't know. We're almost done.
Yeah, I got about two more now.
Yeah.
Two more will get it, for sure.
All right, we got your request.
Killing Time?
Yeah. Little Clint Black for you. You know, this is off his very first album,
Killing Time?
and that album had 5 number 1s straight out of the box. It was amazing. And I believe this was the second one. He came out with Better Man, and then I believe this was the second song called Killing Time.
Yeah. 3, 4, 1, 2.
Well, the first thing that I thought of when I thought I'd drink you off my mind, when I get lost in the liquor, you're the only one I find. If I did the things I ought to, you still would not be mine. I keep a tight grip on the bottle, getting loose, killing time. This killing time is killing me. Drinking myself blind, thinking I won't see that if I cross that line, if they bury me, well, I just might find I'll be killing time for eternity. I don't know nothing about tomorrow, 'cause I've been lost in yesterday. I spent all my life just dying for the love that passed away. There's an end to all my sorrow. This is the only price I'll pay. I'll be a happy man when I go, and I can't wait another day. Yeah, this killing time is killing me. Drinking myself blind, thinking I won't see that just might find I'll be killing time for eternity. Yeah, thanks for that request, y'all. Appreciate that. All right, we got one more before we turn it over to, I believe, Jay Bragg and the guys, and I believe he might have the fiddle tonight. We'll see. We got California in the house. California's everywhere. Where are you at, California? And we got Texas. Texas is finally here. Okay, with more Texas. Texas needs, you're the biggest state. We all see you. Everything in Texas is bigger, right? All right, we got one more before we get out of here. It's never too late to tip the band. And hopefully y'all hang out right here because this is the home of country music. And right here, you can all have never too much fun. We're going to get you out of here, little Daryl Singletary.
1, 2, 1.
Flashing in my rear view, the sheriff said, boy, should have known it was you. I got 14 people in the back of this truck. I warned you twice and now I'm riding you up. I said, officer, what have I done? He smiled and said, boy, you're having too much fun. Too much fun, what's that mean? It's like too much money. No such thing as like a girl too pretty. Too much class. Being too lucky, car too fast. No matter what they say I've done, well, I ain't never had too much fun. There was a fight Friday night after stumbling. Me and old Harley just had to join in. Next thing you know, we were both seeing stars. They threw us out and closed down the bar. I said, hey, Chase is open. The night's still young. I ain't never had too much fun. Too much fun, what's that mean? It's like too much money. There's no such thing as like a girl too pretty. Too much class, being too lucky, car too fast. No matter what they say I've done, well, I ain't never had too much fun. I'm a holy terror, a tornado. Turn me loose and let me go. Too much fun, what's that mean? It's like too much money. No such thing as like a girl too pretty. Too much class, being too lucky, car too fast. No matter what they say I've done, well, I ain't never had too much fun. No matter what they say I've done, well, I ain't never had too much fun. Give me the reins and let me run. I ain't never had too much fun. Thank you so much. My name is James Nix. God bless you all tonight. Stick around.
It's been slow down here lately. Have you experienced the same thing lately? It's been slow lately. It has.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.